Hey, Capricorn Nation. I hope you guys are having a great weekend. We are going to see what's in store for the rest of March. And as always, if this is your story, your situation, don't forget to tap that like button. Also, subscribe to the channel. The more Capricorns that are connected with each other, the more stronger our energy is. And if you're new to the channel, this is Capricorn Tales. It's a tarot channel dedicated to all my fellow Capricorns. I'm a triple Capricorn, which is a stellium. I'm also a Sagittarius stellium as well. Alright guys, so let's get started. We'll see what's in store for the rest of this month. And don't forget, yesterday Mars had left Gemini. Not Gemini. Yeah, Gemini. So we did a little thing about that last week. Alright, so I'm going to put these back, but I see the three cards that flipped out as the Five of Cups and the Five of Wands and the Fool. And what that tells me, some of you guys might have decided that you had to leave people that were causing you grief and sadness and conflicts and quarreling and stuff like that. And you want a new beginning because the Fool is there underneath. So I'll show you the cards. This isn't the reading. It just happened to flip up like that. And so this is be for some of you guys. Might be able to relate with this. But this has to do with having a new beginning. Away from this bickering and the squabbles and the grief and the sadness and the sorrow. So I like that. That's cool. So I'm going to put those back in there. And start shuffling. Hold on. Okay, I guess I have a lot to say because the cards keep flipping out of my hands like crazy. Alright, let's take that one here. Let's see, what do we got? Alright, Seven of Wands. Okay, so we're starting the reading with the Seven of Wands there. There she is. You see all those wands underneath her? Different types of wands, right? It is steampunk tarot, so that's why they're all metal. And she's got that staff in her hand. Like she's ready to knock anybody that tries to interfere with her goal, her achievement, right? So we also know that the Seven of Wands has to do with defending yourself, like I said. And it's also about overcoming obstacles. So you guys, well, obviously because we did have the Five of Cups, the Five of Wands, and the Fool that kind of flipped out. So that kind of makes sense to me. So sounds like there's some Capricorns out there that are just sick of the sadness, feeling sad, feeling grief, you know, and the bickering and all the quarreling and all the chaos and everything, and you've requested a new beginning, and this makes sense to me. And now it looks like you guys might be standing up for yourself, or you could be defending some kind of position as well. But we're going to see what this steampunk, oh, I just passed it, has to say about this specific card. So, it might be some of you guys might be feeling defensive as well. So, it says, what are you willing to die for? What are you willing to kill for? The core meaning of this card, they say, is defensiveness. So it says the structure she stands on represents her worldview. Finely crafted, complex, every element carefully selected. It contains all her values. This is her character and the source of her strength. This is how she knows what is worth fighting for. This is what fuels the fire of her determination. This is her certainty. Alrighty, so. Okay, so there are some Capricorns out there, you guys could be dealing with somebody who's very defensive, or you could be having your guards up and feeling defensive, feeling like you really need to stand up for yourself, or if you're not feeling that way, you had been feeling that way in the recent past, guys. Alright, so let's see, what else do we got here? So this is pretty interesting. I can relate to this as well. I've had friendships, not just relationships, where I've had to, you know, stand my ground, defend myself, and stand up for myself quite a bit. So that could be more Capricorns maybe relating to that as well. But it does take a lot of energy to have to do that. Being defensive is like a lower world energy. So now we got the Four of Swords. So it looks like you guys can rest. We can rest now with that Four of Swords, because the Four of Swords has to do with rest and recovery following a strenuous, you know, situation, as well as, you know, a form of self-protection. So some of you guys could be, you know, because we are standing up for ourselves and we do have the Four of Swords. So yeah, that self-protection makes sense here as well. But we'll see what else is coming up with the cards. See. Yeah, it's no fun when you feel like you're gotta be on edge and kind of defend yourself. At least that's how I feel. Most of the time things become very simple. It's our minds really that gets in the way. So you guys could be resting your mind, you know. Maybe the situation has recently passed with that Four of Swords and you're now resting. Alright, so now we got the Three of Swords. Alright, well that Three of Swords has to do with same situation that we were talking about with the Five of Cups and the Five of Wands. It's a similar thing, or somebody put you in a third-party situation, but that's not always the case when you see the Three of Swords. It could also be, you know, some kind of separation. It doesn't have to be with a partner or a lover. It could be, you know, family members as well, friends too. You might have had some kind of third-party situation, some kind of heartbreak as well. And that could be why you guys are resting with that Four of Swords there. Alright, what else do we got here? This seems like a very intense reading already. Off the gate, I mean. Okay. Is there anything we have to look forward to? Well. Well, I guess you do have something to look forward to, guys. Because here's that Four of Wands. Well, you guys could be going to some kind of celebration as well. It is the 1111 card. So keep that in mind. And it has to do with, you know, they call it the marriage card. But at the same time, it has to do with stability, reunions, gatherings, things like that. So you guys, you know, after a little bit of rest and recovery, you know, sometimes the best way to deal with some kind of heartbreak that's going on is to get yourself out there, do something, anything, join, you know, get together with your friends, go to gatherings, go do stuff, you know. That's a good way to stay from being in your head and stuff like that. So I like that. You guys could be invited to some kind of wedding because we are almost at springtime too. So there may be some kind of social event that you will be invited to. Well, now we got the Four of Cups. Now this guy's a little angry, a little pissed off, right? He's all in his emotions there, but it's not really you know, a positive thing. I might have to do another reading after this because I don't think this is going to be, but we'll see. We never know how the cards are going to turn out. We could be surprised, but there's some Capricorns out there. You might be feeling bored with life, disconnected, discontented, you know, a little indifferent about things. You know, you kind of want to stay out of that energy as well, because when we're like that, we kind of see, especially with his hands folded and crossed over like that. Oh, you know, it could be that somebody that you were involved in, if I'm looking at this like this, you know, or you put the situation where the story fits, but could have been somebody that you were involved in, whether it was you or them. You know, you moved on, it wasn't a great situation, and so you left somebody that maybe put you in third-party situations, some kind of heartbreak, you know, where you always felt like you had to defend yourself and things like that. But but I'm not really sure yet. We'll see. We'll see. What else is here? All right. What else do we got for Capricorn? But I don't think this is going to be for everybody. This is going to be for a few of you guys. I don't think... but we'll see. Sometimes the cards surprise me. But as I'm looking at it now... Somebody's got a lot to say, though. Well, you could be pissed off. They could be pissed off. They could be like, oh my God, now my Capricorn, she's got somebody else, you know. I caused her a lot of heartbreak, a lot of grief, because, you know, and there he is, all pissed off because he's seeing you move on, guys. So that's also something to think about with this, these cards up here like this. Okay, so what else do we got for Capricorns? Woo-wee. All right. Okay, so we got two cards that flipped up. I'm going to move this over. Alright, well, somebody's unhappy about this celebration. So, whether it be you or the other person, I guess you'll let me know whose situation this is, where it fits your story. Alright, guys, so now we do have... two cards that came out are the Ace of Cups and the Eight of Wands. So we know Ace is always about new, right? So, and Cups are about love and emotions and also creativity too, though, as well. And then we have the Eight of Wands here, which is known as Cupid's arrows. This is fast progress after delays. Has to do with travel, anything really excitement and some really fast sudden changes. So... it looks to me, I mean, you could be the Capricorn out there all upset that the person chose somebody else over you, ended up maybe marrying that person. So that's also could be a situation, and it might have had you in your feelings, being a little upset about it. But look at this, Capricorn. We got the Ace of Cups and the Eight of Wands. That means, you know, try to not hang into this energy for too long, guys, if this is you guys. Alrighty, because that will delay this new beginning in love that's quickly and rapidly heading our way. Alright, guys, so keep that in mind if that's you. Alrighty, like I said, you'll let me know as well. Okay. And then on the bottom of the deck, we do have the Six of Swords, which is okay to have the Six of Swords, because with the Six of Swords, it has to do with harmony after a long, strenuous event. Alrighty, you guys could be, it's also about moving on and accepting lessons. So if you are the person with the Four of Cups, you know, just know that if it's you, you know, learn to... see the lessons so that you can move forward. If you haven't already, it's very, very important. That's what that tells me there. Alright, hold on. Okay, so we're going to do some more with the Gilded Tarot and see what comes up here as well. But I feel like if that's you being, you know, upset about somebody that's in the past, maybe they went on and married somebody else, things like that. It's okay because you got a new love coming your way once you work through whatever heartbreak and grief that is lingering, you know. And it looks like it's going to happen very rapidly and might take you guys by surprise as well. Alright, so the two cards that flipped out, we have Death card. And we also have the Fool. I like that. I love that. So there it is, the Death card and the Fool. Two major arcanas. Alrighty, so we know the Death card is also a Scorpio. It also has to do with major change and major transformation. It has to do with endings, transition, as well as letting go and releasing. And I think that's great. I really do. Because we're talking about it with the Six of Swords. about being able to move on and accept the lessons, because no matter what, everybody in life teaches us lessons also. We do receive blessings from everybody that we have that kind of connection with, so keep that in mind. It's hard sometimes if it's a really bad ending or a bad situation, but if you can do that, it will be very helpful. It will help you release whatever you need to release, so that you are going to be available for this Ace of Cups, this new love situation coming your way, guys. And it's not somebody from the past. I don't see anything from the past. You could be going to somebody's celebration, whether it be a wedding, it could be an anniversary, it could be a birthday party. So that could be another story there as well. There's a couple storylines here that I see. But once this ending is complete, guys, their Fool is there, right? So it's there. So remember that. The more we hold on to things that don't work out, the longer we delay our benefits, new benefits that come our way. So I would like you guys to, definitely think about that as well. Okay, so now that we have the Fool here, once you release and let go of this situation, if you haven't already, guys, there is a new beginning. We do have the Fool, and now we have the Four of Pentacles here. This has to be with being overly cautious, which makes sense to me. Because you probably, especially if you're the one being put in the third-party situation, I would be overly cautious as well. It has to do with money, too, as well. So be careful not to be so material focused that you lose sight of other things too as well, guys. And so yeah, this also has to be with stingy. But again, if you were dealing with a heartbreak or a third-party situation, I mean, I would be stingy too with things as well. Again, Pentacles are also about material aspects in our life, our finance, our property. So maybe you've had to buckle down, which would make sense. Saturn had been in our house of finance. So now Pluto is there, and Pluto is going to help us with our finances, become more creative, and it's going to give us that extra push that we need, just so you guys know. All right, now we have the King of Pentacles, which is Capricorn energy. It's Earth energy. So there's that King, right? He's looking over here. He's looking here at this bored person up here, right? So I'm almost thinking that is somebody else and that is not us. And I feel like whoever that person is, they could be kicking themselves in the butt too. Alrighty, so that could be another situation as well. But that King of Pentacles is looking at you like, hey, you know what, buddy? You lost out. You lost out. You could have had me, Capricorn, the coolest person on the planet, but you know what? You went the wrong way. And here's this Empress energy, which is also Earth energy, and I like it that it's with the King of Pentacles here. So you could be dealing with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn as well. Or, you could represent both of these, feminine and masculine Capricorn too, because tarot is not really gender specific, but he's also, not only that, he's checking out this guy here with the Four of Cups, and he's also looking at this Empress though too, okay guys? So, when I think that's cool, because we do have that Ace of Cups there. And now we have the Six of Cups. Six of Cups is about, old friends, happiness, things that you did in the past that brought back happy feelings, joyful thoughts, things like that with nostalgia. There could be an old love revived. I know a lot of you guys don't really want to hear that. Doesn't mean that it could be just a friendship that turns into a new love situation as well. As we grow and mature, we change and stuff like that. So again, because we do have the Four of Wands, which is you could have gone to somebody's wedding or some kind of anniversary, something that brought you home if you live far away from home or live away from home. And, you could have ran into Johnny, who was your next door neighbor down the street. or, you know, a neighbor down the street, and, you know, next thing you know, sparks fly, right? Because it's a new love situation. Alright, so let's see, what else do we got for Capricorn here? What else do we got for my awesome fellow Capricorns? Ooh, that one's flying. Alrighty, so, you guys, alrighty, so, I think there's probably some Capricorns out there. Maybe you've had a lot of people want to date you or court you and stuff like that. And maybe with the Four of Cups coming out again, you guys might be bored with the choices, the things that are coming your way. Maybe it just doesn't really make you happy. But then again, if you look, there she is. She's almost ready to drink out of that cup here with that Four of Cups again. And so to me, that's almost like 3 cups and an Ace of Cups. So maybe you guys think that this new beginning is not going to happen. It's not going to come. And you're just really disinterested in the options and the choices. But on the bottom of the deck, we do have the World. Okay, guys? And that's the last major arcana. And that has to do also like with the Death in Rebirth card, right? That has to do with achievement, triumphant. It's completion of a major cycle as well. It has to do with success and happiness and harmony and having a sense of belonging. Okay, guys? So, this situation is very, very interesting to me. These situations, I guess I should say. Underneath that, we do have the Two of Cups. So, that is a union, a special union. So, it's very important. It could be a reconciliation as well. It has to do with partnerships and attractions and new feelings. Okay? So, again, there could be somebody that maybe was just a good friend to you guys when you were young, and going to this celebration that's happening, you guys meet up, and maybe you guys didn't really know each other, but maybe it was like your friend's brother, sister, you know, something like that. And so when this union takes place, there is the Hangman here as well, guys. So for me, with the Hangman after the union, it's about, you know, seeing things from a different perspective. So I think when this new situation shows up, guys, with that Two of Cups here, you know, and also because we do have the World with the completion, I do believe that you guys will start to see things from a different perspective as well. You might even start getting happy and excited about these things. So, alright, what else do we have for Capricorn? Can we clarify this situation a little bit more, please, and thank you? I mean, it's shaping up to look really, really nice, guys. I mean, I like it a lot, okay? So, as long as we find a way to let go of things that no longer serve where we're going and where we're headed. Sometimes it's, you know, letting go of things in our head, sometimes our heart, sometimes it's a big, huge overhaul, you know. Alright, so the first card that came out now is the Six of Wands. Okay, so as we know with the Six of Wands, it's about notoriety. She's on that stage, she's got her arms stretched out up into the sky, and there's all these people cheering for her. Alright, Capricorn, so if you don't know that, you might, you know, you might have some people in your corner that, it could be angels as well, that, you know, are recognizing you, you know, seeing all the hard work that you've done as well. Things like that. You guys also, some of you guys might be getting a promotion, or this new relationship that's coming your way might be definitely be a promotion from the past crappy relationship that you were in. So that could be that too as well. Or somebody out there, it just really is starting to see you, okay, or vice versa. You know, maybe you're recognizing somebody as well. Now we have the Two of Wands. So with that's an initial accomplishment, something that you're taking risks, like she's out there looking out the window and she's making plans, you know, she wants to take a risk, you know, she's gonna leave her comfort zone, She's just sitting there waiting for a little bit, guys. And I think that's pretty interesting because you got the Fool here with the Two of Wands as well. I like that. So you're definitely going to do it, right? Because you've had some rest now, guys. So now that you've been able to rest your mind and everything, you're ready to jump in. You've been planning. Alright, let's see. What else do we got here? Alrighty. Ooh, now we have the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands. Now that's a new fiery adventure that you're getting ready to take. It's a new, could be a new way of life as well. New passions, new creative, some things, you know, as well. Sometimes the Three of Swords awakens passions in us, especially, you know, with Capricorns. I don't know about you guys, but when I'm going through stressful situations, or I'm grieving over something, or I'm doing internal grieving is what I call it. It's when I'm doing inner transformation that has nothing to do with the external situation. You know, you guys are ready, though. You guys are ready for a new adventure. I don't know about you guys. I know I am. I'm ready for new exciting things. I even things that I have to, you know, like, because we're all adults, and being older is not as exciting as when we're younger and youthful and stuff like that. So I'm kind of excited of being able to focus on something different. Hopefully something new I've never done before. So you guys might be feeling that way too, you know. It's pretty tough reading, though. Definitely probably going to do another one as well. Alright, so what else do we got? What else do we got here? Clarify the Four of Wands with the King of Pentacles, please, and thank you. Clarify the Four of Wands with the King of Pentacles. You could meet somebody pretty soon that mirrors the King of Pentacles. He's a successful man. He works in finances and deals with figures. He's a very abundant, safe, kind provider as well. Alrighty, guys. He's also very reliable. So, if it's not you, because now... Alright, so... we have 4 cards that came out. We got the Four of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, and the Emperor. The Emperor is Aries energy, but clarifying the Four of Wands with that King of Pentacles. And I think it's kind of cool because we do have the King of Pentacles here and the Emperor, which is right underneath the Empress, guys. So again, I'm telling you, if it hasn't yet, if you're still holding on to that heartbreak and that grief and some kind of big, huge separation in the past, that you know for sure that it is no longer there, it's not working out, guys, because it doesn't seem like it is to me. It doesn't seem like that past situation is going anywhere. It seems like it's because you have the Death card, it's done, it's over. But there is something new and more exciting heading your way in love, or some kind of creative adventure as well. So, you know, put the story where it fits your situation. Because again, like I said, we do have the Four Cups and the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles has to do with a small, good financial situation. Already, we do have the Four Cups, which has to do with, again, we know, being bored. So you guys could be bored. Maybe your finances have been really tight. Maybe love has kind of been sucky for a long time, guys. But, you know, see how she's looking away, and the person, that Page of Pentacles, is looking the other way too as well. Alrighty, guys, so it looks like you guys are going to be moving away from this Four of Cups that has showed up quite a few times. Okay, keep that in mind. Alrighty, so clarifying the Ace of Cups and the Six of Cups. We now have to have the Lovers card, which is Gemini energy, And didn't I just say when we started the reading that Mars has just left Gemini and is now in Cancer? This also has to do with choices in love. So if you're not dealing with a Gemini, you don't have Gemini in your chart Capricorn, then again, like I was saying, there is a new love situation coming your way. You may have a choice between somebody new or a renewed love interest in the past as well. Yep, because now we have Two of Pentacles, the Six of Cups again, and the Magician. Alrighty, so again, the Two of Pentacles is about maintaining balance in more than one area of your life. So, you guys, the world might just be opening up for you, and you might have not only a new financial endeavor, but you might have a new love interest, and you know, your big challenge might be trying to maintain balance between your own life and your own things and relationships as well. Again, we did talk about Saturn going into our third house, so that also has to do with communication as well. And then I think it was Pluto. No, it wasn't Pluto. It was Mars. Also has to do with you know, having more time with our loved ones and stuff like that as it transits out of Gemini, as I was talking about. So, you know, you're going to have some kind of balance because, again, we do have the Ace of Cups with Cupid's arrow. So when this situation happens, this new romantic interest comes back into your life, or, again, maybe it wasn't somebody that came back. It could be just a new situation. Some of you are going to choose somebody that you know from the past. Some of you are not. You're going to choose something new, fresh, okay? Because we have the Ace of Wands and we have the Ace of Cups. So to me, that tells me, again, and then we have the Six of Cups here and the Magician as well, guys. So it could be either, you know, you might be manifesting somebody from the past. Those of you who want somebody that you knew in the past, whether it was a relationship that you had or a friendship that you had feelings for but never told them. Whatever this situation is, guys, they're manifesting you, or you're manifesting them, or both of you guys are manifesting each other. It depends on whether you want that person or not. There's certainly somebody smitten with you that you know, guys, and you've known for a long time. You may not know that they have these feelings for you guys. Okay, it might take you by surprise. Okay, so let's see. Again, last two cards I'm taking out as well. There's the Ace of Cups again, guys. Alrighty, so again, we were talking about the Ace of Cups, so that is a new beginning, a new feeling, something that sparks your heart, awakens your heart chakra as well, guys. So whatever this is, whether it be somebody new or somebody from the past, it's going to make you feel really happy, and it's going to help you understand that that past person that caused so much grief and everything else, which is separate for somebody. It could be somebody in the past that when you were young that caused a lot of grief, and maybe you guys throughout the years have, you know, grown to become friends and things like that. And maybe you guys are thinking about starting a new situation as well. We do have the Seven of Swords, so that tells me that, you know, try to be diplomatic about it, especially if it's somebody that maybe it wasn't like, you know, too dramatic, but you're like, you know what, I just don't want to deal with you. You know, you might want to hear them out. You know, try to be a little diplomatic. Okay, alrighty, guys, so that's what this says for me. Yeah, I'm going to show you the cards. There is on the bottom, we do have the Justice card, guys, as well. But there is a new love situation, because we do have the Empress and the Emperor together, which is the divine masculine and the divine feminine. Guys, so some of you guys are going to reject the person from the past. Some of you won't. But regardless, you do have choices in love between the new person and somebody from the past. What you choose to do, make sure you make choices that make your heart sing. Okay, that you feel within your heart. And then try to make a decision on this based, with your heart and your mind in balance. Okay, guys? So if you need to rest, like the Four of Swords says, get some rest now, because again, like I said, spring is here. There's a lot of weddings, a lot of celebrations, things like that are going to be going on that you are going to go to. Whatever this heartbreak was in the past, it is done. Something tells me it's been done for a very long time as well. Alright, well, I hope this situation helps. Kind of almost feels open-ended to me, but you'll let me know your situation. And again, if this is your story in part or in a whole, tap that like button, subscribe to the channel as well, and leave a comment. I do love hearing from you guys. Thank you so much for all the comments. Thank you for supporting the channel. Again, this is Capricorn Tales, and it's for all my fellow Capricorns out there. That's the only one I read for. So, alright guys, I hope you have a great week, and I will talk with you soon. Again, like I said, I might do another reading, because this one was pretty intense. But I think it ended up being really fabulous. So, again, I hope that's very helpful and insightful for you guys. There you go. Alright guys, thanks for watching the channel. Capricorn Tales. I'll talk with you soon. Aloha.